Hi guys, Jodie from A Dash of Green here. So today, well this week has been all about fairies. I'm just prepping for the fairy jar workshops that are going to be at Tamworth Shopping World next week for the first week of school holidays. And I'm also going to have on sale some DIY jars for if you miss out and you want to take one home. So I'll show you what's in them. First of all, we've got the sand, and the sand just goes at the bottom of the jar. If you just wet it down slightly, it's easier to hold all your goodies together in the fairy jar. And I also include some greenery. So I've got a few twigs and sticks and things to make your forest, a mushroom and some greenery and a couple of flowers in there. And then I've got your little critters. So I've got a bunny, a little lady beetle and chicks. And finally, of course, we need the fairy. My daughter calls it the fairy blind bag because I wrap them specially and I've got them in bubble wrap so they're beautifully preserved in there. So I've got one fairy that'll go in the jar, taking prime position. There's your little fairy. And what I also include in the DIY jars is a little vial of glitter as well, which most parents might hate me for, but the kids love it. So that's the DIY jar. Pop that back in there. And I've changed the jars this time to plastic just for safety. I am donating money to Landcare to offset some of the carbon for the plastic and things. So they're going to plant some trees for us. So some of the money from next week is going to go to Landcare. So that's that one. This one's going to be available at Tamworth Shopping World for $15. Otherwise, you can make one at Tamworth Shopping World that's subsidised by Tamworth Shopping World Centre Management for just $5. So, but if you miss out, $15. Secondly, this is a special DIY fairy jar that's going to be in a birthday box. So one of my friends approached me and said she'd love to have a birthday party but didn't quite have enough numbers and the date was already taken, so we're going to do a birthday box for her and a little girl. The big difference about this one is they requested to have lights. So this fairy jar is going to be a cool lamp as well once it's all arranged. I did have to change from plastic to glass for this one because of the light and everything, and I've also changed the sand to a kinetic sand mix, which is in there just so it doesn't have moisture in the light and everything. So that one's $20 per child with the light, and it's got the same thing. It's got the critters, it's got the fairies, it's got the greenery, it's got everything there for that with a cool little light that you can arrange. So if you do want a party but you don't want to have me there run the party, I can arrange to deliver a birthday box with, there is the option of the light option for $20 per person, or there is the $15 option for the DIY jars. Super simple. I don't have lids for these guys because the sand is a little bit damp. Last time some of the jars were going moldy, which wasn't, we don't want that. So this time I've got a nice little cloth over and just a cute little rubber band just to finish it off. Any more questions? I do parties for $20 per head to come and run it, and $25 a head including face painting. So hopefully I will see you guys next week at Tamworth Shopping World for the fairy jar workshops. There's one every day, 10, 11 and 12 on Monday to Friday. And there was 50 kids per session, which is an extra 50 upon last year because I know the lines were a bit crazy, so we've included an extra session this year. And Saturday is at 10 o'clock, just the one session. So I hope to see you there. Thank you. Bye.